This isn't just another Cadillac. This is the moment luxury cars either evolve or get left behind. The all-new 2026-27 Cadillac Fleetwood has officially arrived. And what it brings isn't just upgrades, it's a complete reset of what a flagship should feel like. Welcome back to Premium Automotive Reviews, where we don't just look at cars, we decode what they mean for the future. And trust me, you're going to want to stay locked in, because this Fleetwood hides details that most people will completely miss at first glance, details that could quietly redefine the entire luxury segment. At first sight, the presence of this next-generation Fleetwood feels almost unreal. It doesn't just sit on the road, it commands it. The design is sharp, sculpted, and unapologetically futuristic, but not in a way that feels experimental. It feels intentional. That massive front grille, now reimagined with a deep, almost architectural mesh, gives it a bold identity that's impossible to ignore. And those vertical LED light blades, they don't just illuminate, they frame the car like a signature. At night, this thing won't just be seen, it'll be recognized instantly. But here's what really pulls you in. The body lines aren't just for style, they're engineered airflow. Every crease, every vent, every angle is working behind the scenes to improve stability and efficiency. You start to realize this isn't just a luxury car pretending to be sporty. It actually understands performance. Then you move to the side, and the proportions tell a different story. Long, low, and incredibly planted. The oversized multi-spoke wheels fill the arches perfectly, while the low roofline gives it that grand tourer silhouette. It feels like a bridge between classic Cadillac elegance and something far more aggressive. And just wait until you see the rear. Because the rear design might be the most dramatic part of this entire car. That full-width LED light signature, combined with those vertical tail elements, creates a visual that feels straight out of the future. Add in the integrated diffuser and subtle aerodynamic wing, and suddenly this luxury flagship starts to look like it belongs on a performance track as much as a city boulevard. Now step inside, and this is where things completely shift. The cabin doesn't feel like a traditional interior anymore. It feels like a digital lounge designed around you. The first thing that grabs your attention is the seamless display setup stretching across the dashboard. It's not just a screen, it's an interface that blends information, entertainment, and control into one fluid experience. And unlike older systems that feel layered on top, this one feels built into the car's DNA. The materials, exactly what you'd expect from a name like Fleetwood, but elevated, soft, touch leather, precision, cut metal accents, and carbon fiber details that don't scream for attention. They just quietly confirm that this is a premium space. Ambient lighting flows through the cabin in subtle lines, adapting to your mood, your drive, even the time of day. But here's something most people won't notice right away. The entire cabin is designed around reducing driver fatigue. The seats don't just support you, they adjust dynamically. The steering, the pedal placement, even the visibility, everything feels engineered to make long drives feel shorter. And then there's the intelligence behind it all. This Fleetwood introduces a new level of AI integration that goes beyond voice commands. It learns your habits. It anticipates your preferences. Imagine your car adjusting climate, seat position, and even route suggestions before you ask. Over-the-air updates keep the system evolving, meaning the car you buy today won't be the same car a year from now. It'll be better. Now let's talk about what moves this machine, because this is where Cadillac quietly makes one of its boldest moves. The next-generation Fleetwood isn't locked into a single identity. It's expected to offer multiple powertrain directions, including a fully electric setup that delivers instant torque and near-silent acceleration, alongside a hybrid performance option for those who still crave that mechanical connection. Either way, the focus is clear, smooth, effortless power that doesn't need to prove itself loudly. And the way it drives, think less about raw aggression and more about controlled confidence. Adaptive suspension systems read the road in real time, adjusting to keep the ride balanced, whether you're cruising through the city or pushing it on open highways. It's not trying to be the fastest, it's trying to be the most refined way to move fast. Safety is another area where this car quietly steps ahead. Advanced driver assistance systems aren't just reactive anymore, they're predictive. The car monitors surroundings, traffic patterns, and even potential hazards before they fully develop. Semi-autonomous driving capabilities allow for hands-free moments in controlled conditions, but always with a sense of reassurance, rather than overconfidence. And here's the part that really matters in everyday life. Despite all this futuristic technology, the Fleetwood doesn't forget practicality. There's real space here. Comfortable seating for long journeys, a trunk that actually fits your lifestyle, and a cabin that feels just as usable on a daily commute as it does on a weekend escape. It's not just a showpiece, it's a car you can live with. So where does this place the Fleetwood in today's market? It doesn't chase competitors. It doesn't follow trends. Instead, it creates its own lane. A blend of heritage and forward-thinking design that feels uniquely Cadillac. While others are trying to balance luxury and technology, this car merges them into a single experience. And that brings us to the bigger question. Who is this car really for? It's for someone who doesn't just want comfort, they want presence. Someone who appreciates innovation, but still values craftsmanship. Someone who understands that true luxury isn't about showing off. It's about how something makes you feel every single time you step inside. Because that's what this car does. It makes you feel like you're already driving the future. The 2026-27 Cadillac Fleetwood isn't just a return of a legendary name, it's a statement. A statement that luxury can evolve without losing its soul. That technology can enhance, not replace, the driving experience. And that the future of automotive design might be closer than we think. If this is the direction Cadillac is heading, then the entire industry is about to feel the pressure. And if you've made it this far, you already know. This isn't just another car worth watching. It's one worth talking about. Let me know what you think about this next generation Fleetwood, and if it truly lives up to the legacy. And if you're into deep, cinematic breakdowns like this, you know what to do.